Hello everyone. In this video, I'm going to talk about ad blocking. Mostly, I'll be telling about the dangers of using ad blocking. Okay. First of all, I will tell about what is ad blocking. Okay. Uh, Currently, we are getting a lot of free content from internet, right? We can get a lot of free music, free videos, and we are using a lot of free mobile apps, right? And we can download a lot of free ebooks, and we can access a lot of websites freely. We can read news, and we can communicate with other people, and we can do the job search, and even we can do the online jobs to earn money. So the free internet is allowing us to enjoy our life. Okay, so this free internet is possible because of advertisements, right? So a lot of creators are earning money by showing advertisements along with their content, right? So if a blogger is spending a lot of his time and energy to create and run a blog, means he is getting paid by showing advertisements in between his content, right? That is the basic model. Say, for example, if a YouTuber is spending a lot of money to create his videos and promote it, means he's getting revenue by showing advertisements by joining as a YouTube partner, right? So that is the very fundamental thing about the ad-based internet, right? So it is a win-win approach. Okay, the creator is earning money for spending his time and skills, and the advertisers is getting benefits by selling his products and services, and the user is freely accessing the content. Okay, this model is continuing for many years, but recently a lot of people started using ad blocking. Previously, only few people were using. Now, these days, a lot of people are thinking that they are doing smart thing by installing ad blocking. But actually, they are doing more harm by doing it, right? First of all, let me explain why a lot of people are using ad blocking, right? So the obvious reason is advertisements are like a bit inconvenient, right? So you are going to read the content that time, they will be like disturbing to you, right? That is the obvious reason. Other reasons are like some people will be worrying about their privacy, correct? The advertisements are using the tracking data. So basically, whenever you browse any website, they will be if they are running advertisements, means they will be tracking your browsing history, other details through a cookie. They will be placing a cookie on your computer, and with that help of that cookie data, they will be showing the advertisements targeted to you. Okay, that is the fundamental of advertisements. Most of the advertisements, especially Google AdSense things. I don't know about other advertisements, but Google AdSense is working based on this concept. Okay, so they have few options, like they will be showing advertisements mostly based on context sensitive. So whenever you browse about mobile phones or something, they will be showing advertisements related about mobile phones, mobile cover or something. So basically related to that stuff. Okay, so if you are reading about some camera, then they will be showing advertisements about camera. Okay, it is context sensitive advertisement. Okay, other thing is interest based advertisements. So that means if you have browsed a few camera related websites, then even if you are browsing some other website, there you will be seeing camera related advertisements. Okay, so basically, it is possible by tracking your browsing history, other things, right? So whenever you visit a website showing advertisements, you are agreeing to do this. Okay, so it's kind of privacy issue. Some people are worrying about this. Though it's not much harmful, some people are worrying about it. So for that reason also they are trying to use the ad blocking softwares, right? Another thing is whenever we browse the websites through mobile, if we enable the advertisements, then the bandwidth usage will be more, right? So that if the advertisements are video advertisements or image advertisements, they will need a lot of bandwidth. Some advertisements will be free fetched, right? So that issue is there, and it will affect the uh, battery also. It will drain the battery quickly. So for that reason, some people are trying to use the ad blockers. Ad blocker is not only for websites. A lot of ad blockers are there for mobile apps or things. So basically, I'm saying that I'm not going to talk about any specific ad blocking. I'm talking about generally. Even there is one ad block with name ad block itself. Okay, I'm not going to talk about that things. Okay, I'm just telling about very generally. Okay. So for these reasons, people are trying to use the ad blockers. Mostly, they are worrying about malware spread by advertisements. So all these things are forcing the users to use the ad block plugins. A lot of free plugins are available, and in various other formats also there. Okay, but the thing is, it is having a lot of negative things. The main purpose of this video is to talk about that. Okay, first of all, we should understand the business model of the ad blocking, because they are providing it for free, but initially, later on they will charge. That is separate story. I will talk about it later. Okay. Mostly for some time they are providing it free, and they are spending a lot of money to develop the software and maintain it and for doing marketing. Okay. So they will be doing it as a business, right? So they will be trying to find some way is for earning money out of it. Okay. So most of the very common business model is whitelisting. That means they will be allowing few advertisements by getting money from them. So they may be getting money from individual advertisements, or they will be getting money from huge advertisers, so that they can allow the advertisements for all of their clients. That is one business model, whitelisting. Okay. So it is a very common thing. Okay. That means even if you are using ad blockers, it doesn't mean that you will be avoiding all the advertisements. You will be seeing some advertisements that are whitelisted by your ad blocking. That is one thing. Okay. So it is against the very fundamental of ad blocking, right? So you'll be still seeing advertisements. That is one thing. Another thing is some companies, not all the companies, some companies are earning. I'm talking about ad blocking companies. Okay, they are earning money by selling the usage data. Okay, to third parties. It is a very dangerous thing, because as an ad blocker user, you will be just installing their plugin or any kind of tool, and you will be doing a lot of stuff, right? So you will be whitelisting some your personal favorite blogs or YouTubers, and you will be adding some other settings. Okay, all your settings details will be tracked by the ad blocking company. Okay, and they will be aggregating from many users, and they will be selling it to third parties, so that they can target their advertisements very specifically. Okay, it is really dangerous stuff, right? It is against the very fundamental of ad blocking, because a lot of people are deciding to use ad blocking as they are thinking that advertisements are against their privacy, right? But again, the ad blocking is also doing the same thing. But only difference is previously, whatever benefit advertisers are getting, that will be shared with the creators, so that the free internet can continue. But in this case, that revenue is shared with someone completely different person who is not going to add any value. Okay, it is a very dangerous thing. Okay, so just think about this particular thing. Okay, and another problem with ad blocking is, though they are initially providing it for free, uh, mostly they will start charging after some time or some for some features. Okay, that is the model some companies are following. Okay, so you have to pay money for it. Okay, that is one thing. Okay, these are some negatives of ad blocking, but the real danger is something different. I will explain it in detail. Okay, basically the usage of ad blocking is reducing the earnings of the creators. So they will be obviously looking for some alternate ways for earning money from their content. Okay, so what they're currently doing is they're allowing sponsored posts. Actually, in the same time, the advertisers also not able to reach their target users, so they will be also looking for some alternatives ways. So both of them are deciding to use the sponsor post, okay, as a way of placing advertisements to the end users. Okay, so in that case, the ad blocking won't work to filter the sponsor post, because it will be exactly looking like the actual content. Okay, so it is difficult for the ad blockers to find out and filter it. Okay, but it is a very dangerous thing. All other disadvantages or shortcomings are manageable, but this is very dangerous one. Because mixing advertisement and the content is a very dangerous thing, because if you know the history of Google, you will come to know about the importance of what I'm talking. So when Google was born, some other search engines also there. Okay, but Google adopted a very strong business model. They decided to separate the advertisements completely different from the actual content. So they never allow the algorithms to misused by money. Okay, so they won't accept money for changing their algorithms. Okay, so whenever the advertiser wants to place his advertisement top, he has to do it from advertisements only. So, say for example, if you are running a blog targeting a keyword mobile phone, you will be your content will be placed free of cost at the top of the search result. Okay, so you are not going to make any payment, but your result will be placed at the top. Even if the advertiser is ready to pay millions of dollars, his advertisement will be placed after you as well. Okay, that is the concept of Google. It is very rigorous in following this policy. Okay, because that decision only they are able to keep their success till this time period. Okay, so basically what we can understand is we shouldn't mix the content and advertisements. Okay, otherwise it will entirely spoil our reputation things. Okay, sponsor posts are trying to mix the content and advertisement. Okay, but a lot of guidelines are there. We have to specify as a sponsor post, and Google is saying that the sponsor post links within the sponsor post should be marked clearly as no follow links. That means whenever we provide the link in the inside the sponsor post, it should be added with rel equal to no follow that attribute. Okay, whenever you place the link, but I don't know whether everyone is following this. Okay, because a few months back I have decided to allow the sponsor post when the YouTube disabled my AdSense advertisements. Okay, So I was looking for alternate earning approach, and I thought of trying the sponsored post. And I was approached by a few people who are interested to give the sponsored post. Okay, but they're expecting me to publish their content. Something similar to our own content, like that they were demanding, right? So it is difficult for the users to separate the sponsored post from the actual content, and they are asking me to put the do follow link. That means even search engines couldn't find the difference. Okay, I'm not accepting those kind of requests, but I'm expecting from that request is they are regularly doing with some other blogs. Okay, that is my understanding. So basically, it is very difficult to differentiate between the advertisement and content. Since they are manipulating the links also, that means even the search results or the quality of search results will also be affected. Okay, so we will be start seeing the advertisements inside the search content also. Okay, this is the actual danger. Okay, and apart from that, some other publishers will be adopting paywall, okay? So that people can only access their content only when they uh, pay money to them, maybe monthly subscription or some kind of subscription model, membership model. Okay. Um, Again, this one also not a good thing. Apart from money, there are some other negatives also there. Okay, one thing is it will discourage the number of comments for any content, right? Uh, say, for example, currently any news content is read by 100 people means once after implementing the paywall, maybe 10 or 20 people will be reading it, right? So it will reduce the number of comments also. So uh, whenever we read any news, mostly we get only limited amount of content from the actual news item, right? So more, we will be getting a lot of new perspectives and new details from the comments. Okay, so comments are playing very important role in the online news or any kind of online discussions. Okay, basically we won't get that benefit even if you're making payment for reading the content. We will be able to read the content written by the actual writer, not from the comments. Okay, that danger is that means that negative is there. Okay, share your thoughts about this through the comments. Okay, thanks for watching.